Welcome to my home lab. In this new video, I'm going to install and use MySQL database with Docker. We start on the website from MySQL. Here you found a lot of information. Here you can download the community or the free versions for a couple of operating systems and helping. We use the Docker version. So on Docker Hub, you have MySQL, the Docker official image. You see 1 billion times downloaded. In our case, we're going to use the latest. See it here, latest. Only 8 days ago is update. Now we can go to Visual Studio Code and prepare Docker. First, we open Visual Studio Code, do a remote connection, connect current window to host, choose our Fedora server from previous videos. See, it's opening the remote and we are connected. We're going to install a new extension for the databases. So we search for database and we select database client JDBC because we can use it for a couple of databases. You have here MySQL for a next video, for this video, sorry, MariaDB for a next video, PostgreSQL also for the next video, and we have more databases we can connect to. So we do install, it's installing, and we are ready. We can close that, but also, and you see it's installed. First, we open a new folder. We are at the home folder. We select databases, MySQL, the other one are for future videos, MySQL, and OK. We are inside. We create a new file, and we call it Docker Compose. So Docker compose.yaml. You do it like that or like that. It's the same. You see, Visual Studio Code recognize the extension. We are OK. I have prepared a compose file. I copy it, paste it, and see, we have little up here, enter, like that. First services, then we call it MySQL. You can give it a name, whatever you want. The image, MySQL latest, I showed you, it's this one. The container name, also you can call it whatever you want, but I call it MySQL database. We have a couple of environment variables, a password. I do it here password, it's not safe, but it's only for testing. The database name, a new database name, my home lab. Ports, 3306, the first is for the computer. The second is inside the Docker container. Here it's the same, but you're going to see that in future videos, we can change that. A network, MySQL network, you see it here. It's from type bridge. And a volume. Databases, MySQL data goes to var lib MySQL. So the data here again, this is inside the Docker container. Here it's in the computer, the Fedora server. So the home folder, databases, MySQL data. I can show you. Do SSH. We are in. We do ls. You see here a couple of directories from previous videos. Now we do databases. again ls. You see we have 3, MariaDB for future video, MySQL for today, and PostgreSQL for a future video also. We do cd MySQL, we do ls, and you see we have already the Docker Compose file. When we run the Docker Compose file, we're going to create here a new directory, MySQL data. I'm going to show you in a minute. So that we open it's everything, it's okay. First thing we need to do is to save it. So we do Control S, see it's saved. Now we open the terminal, new terminal. We are inside and we do the command docker compose up. You see it's starting. The first thing we do is to download the MySQL latest image. That's going to take a moment, but not so big. So you see it's only halfway already. Quickly. See, 150, 60. Almost there. Last here. See, that's all full complete. Downloading. Almost there. Yes, 240, 250, 58. Download complete. Extracting now. See? Only take a moment. Almost half there. Or halfway. See, it's going to be quick, very quickly. Almost. Yes. Now we create the Docker container and we start the database. It's almost there. And voila, MySQL is starting up. You see here port 3306 can connect to the MySQL community server. So, showed you before, it's here, this one, MySQL community server. Now we can go to the container extension and you see here we have a new image. The other ones are from previous videos. We have a new one here, MySQL latest, and we have a running container, MySQL. We have also a new network. I'm going to open it. See, MySQL network from type bridge. Now we can connect to our database. Therefore, I downloaded and installed a piece of software, DbVisualizer. I downloaded it, installed it, and gonna run it. We're gonna open the app to create a connection to our database. Starting. We have no databases, so we create connection. We select SQL, SQL 8 plus. And first thing we do is localhost. We change that to the IP address from our Fedora server. And the port, it's okay. The database is my home. The user is for the moment root. Password. Everything can say whatever you want. And we do connect. Connecting. And you see, You have here the information, the databases, and the database My Home Lab. Of course, you have no tables, so we can work with the database. If we go now to our SSH connection, you see we are in databases MySQL. Before we have docker compose.yaml. If I do an ls all now, you see we have a new directory MySQL data. You can go inside it. That's all again. And you see we have a lot of data here. Also SSH keys and everything needed to run the database. The next step is to go back to Visual Studio Code and create a new connection on our JDBC client. Create connection. We select MySQL. Now we are on our Fedora server, so we can use localhost, root, my home lab database. The password is not safe, but okay. And we can connect. The port is also 3306. We can do connect. Successful connected. Can open it. You see the database, My Home Lab. Of course, no tables. That's for a future video. So that was it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video and don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. Thank you very much and see you later.